What's an augmented scale? An augmented scale is a symmetric scale that goes minor third, half step, minor third, half step, minor third, half step, 3 times. C augmented is C, D sharp, E, G, A flat, and B. It has 2 modes because that mode repeats symmetrically every major third, meaning I get the exact same interval set if I start on C, E, or A flat. Let's take a look at the chords that come out of the first mode, and let's name those intervals intervallically. We have a root, a flat 3, a 3, a 5, a flat 6, and a 7. So the fact that I have a 7 and not a flat 7 really narrows down the chord possibilities. It doesn't work on any dominant sound, but what does it work on? Well, I have a 5th and a sharp 5th, a 3 and a flat 3, so it can work on augmented chords, minor chords, or major chord. If I just think about which triads are inside this structure, what do I have? I have a C major, a C minor, a C augmented. Now let's take a look at 4-part harmonies that come out of mode 1. I have a major 7. I have a major 7 sharp 5. I have a minor major 7. I also have this weird structure which is like A flat minor with C in the bass, which we figured out is just the thing I did the whole diminished lesson on. Just in major thirds. So what does that tell me? Well, I can play this weird scale over major 7 sharp 5s, over major 7s, over minor major 7s. Now let's take a look at the other mode that's hiding in there, the one starting from B. What do I have intervallically? So I have a root, a flat 9, a 3, a 4, a sharp 5, and a 6. Now this chord doesn't have a 7, which really works for us because we're going to make that fit over a dominant chord with an omitted 7. So we're going to picture that as if it's some sort of dominant chord because it has a third. It has really 2 tensions, a flat 6 and a 6, or you can think about it as an augmented triad. That's the only triad you have in there. And it has a flat 9 as a tension. So if I have like a B7 with a flat 9 and I play that sound on it, it kind of works. Right? So we're going to start with fingering this scale 2 notes per string. We're going to get this diagonal going that way. So it's just going to be a repeated interval because it's symmetric, moving in a repeated interval. So if I start from C on the 8th fret here, it's going to be a minor third, and then I'm going to move that shape a major third away, starting from E. Another major third to A flat, another major third, another major third, and another major third. So here's the shape. So that shape works from C, A flat, and E. C, E, A flat. Now something that you might notice immediately is because of the way the G and B strings are tuned, you have this shape. It's sort of easy to visualize, so you can move that in major thirds. You got... So if I'm playing on a C minor major 7, for instance, and and I'm trying to move a pattern up. That's a thing. Or a B7. Pretty out there. All right, so that's fingering of mode 1. Mode 2 is just a half step moving in major thirds. So starting from B, starting from D sharp, and starting from G. Here's a shortcut to making this a more satisfying thing to play on the guitar. Add one note to each one of these patterns from the scale and move it in the same way. You're gonna create a false fingering, meaning the same note twice. So from C, you're gonna add that E here to that Holdsworth shape. And now I'm gonna move that. Now if you play it up, you're gonna get a lot of note doubling. But if you play a more intricate pattern, then not necessarily, right? Something like that, or... and you can move that around. Pretty cool shit. Now the other mode, B, C, D sharp. This shape moves in the same exact way. So just practicing moving that, you have this. 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 Now to play them in position, you're gonna have to figure out when to play 2 notes per string, when to play 3 notes per string. So with mode 1, to play in position, you can do one of 2 things. You can go 3 notes per string, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Or 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Or you can throw in a false fingering between the G and B string and make your life real easy. With the second one, you can play 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3. If you're enjoying this content, be sure to check out our show, How to Holdsworth with Brett Stein. If you need supplementary materials, they're down there in the link below. Follow it to our Patreon, and we'll see you next time. Subscribe to the channel.